Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fallout. Now, we just got into Diamond City where we last left off, and we're about to get into some
That
sort
a
of
statement,
cutscene.
Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
What newspaper are you talking about?
Mine. Public Occurrences. And we're the hard look at the truth. So are you with us or not?
I don't know you. I do.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
That is important.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material.
Oh,
Welcome to the great green
nice.
jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't
Yes,
let
with all
this
the family
muckraker
I
here
have.
tell you otherwise, all right?
Okay. Oh. Sounds
I'm
great.
sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Great question!
Just looking for something?
Oh, what is it you're looking for?
Baby.
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Little baby.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh?
I just
This isn't
got
the
here.
first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every
Oh,
case.
I think I know who we can
I'm
go talk
confident that
to
you
about
can
missing
find help
persons
here.
cases.
Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Thank you, Mayor McDonough. Oh, alright. I don't like when the subtitles are messed up, but alright, dog meat. Looks like it's time for us to go get up. Nope.
Well, sure. And
Still talking.
a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have time for any more
Don't-
questions.
ugh.
I'm a busy man. Enjoy your stay in our fair city.
Alright, I guess my charisma's not
This
good
is
enough to ask him a
ridiculous.
question.
Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help? I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking,
Little
McDonough.
sister.
That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
I'm not even gonna say condolences for my missing baby. Cool, thanks. Alright, dog meat. Let's go actually get into things here. Nuka-Cola. Available here. Hello?
Go inside.
Oh, okay, you don't have anything to
Hey.
say.
So,
Radiation must not need not be
feared.
feared. Can you shut up, Danny? I'm talking.
Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again.
I'm talking.
Right?
Radiation need not be feared, but it must command your respect. Protect yourself. Better safe than sorry. Oh, agreed. Alright, actually,
You're Sullivan, right?
So, you're that traitor Piper was
yeah,
talking
I already heard
about.
that line.
Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
Oh, sure it did.
Ah,
Happened
shit.
so
I gotta
fast you
work on
forgot
my
all about
charisma.
basic human decency. Didn't your mother ever teach you to be honest? Hey, what's brought you into town anyway? Be good to note it down in the logs.
My baby.
I'm trying to find someone.
Is that so? Who are you looking for?
My baby!
My boy Sean's been kidnapped. He's just a baby.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, but we're under orders not to get involved in missing person cases. There's a lot of Institute paranoia right now.
Institute.
Can't really risk fanning those flames with official action. What if people panic?
The Institute? What's that?
Ah, damn. Look, I really shouldn't have said that. They're just a scapegoat, all right? Something people blame when things go wrong. If you really want to know, there's a whole newspaper inside the city that won't stop talking about them. Public occurrences.
Let's see if I can
I
charisma.
just need a little information, Danny. We can keep this off the record.
I'm sorry,
Not
but
even
I
close.
can't. I got orders.
Yeah, I thought that wouldn't work. I'm
I'll
not
ask
gonna
somewhere
brown.
else then.
Chin up. Maybe someone in town can help you?
Oh, I know they can.
Got a question? You should talk to Sullivan.
I just did, thank you. We're finally actually in. The year 2077, the world was destroyed by nuclear fire. Very few managed to escape to the safety of the vaults. Thanks to Vault Tech. Look at that. Prepare for the future. Thought they all looked so... I guess that kid looked a little bit spooked. We're here! Come on, dog meat. Let's go meet the locals. Gotta figure out how to put my gun away. But the button... I don't know. Whoa. Nah, it's fine.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Oh, that's the sister.
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper?
Alright, Piper's not being honest with the kid. I can see that's
Free
frustrating her.
paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
May I have
Thanks, I guess.
I'm serious. The Institute takes people. You should read up if you're sticking around.
paper? May I please have a paper?
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, mister. So what are you doing in Diamond City anyway?
Synthetic truth added. My baby!
Looking for someone.
Let me guess. That someone's gone missing, right? That's what I'm telling you. So who is it?
My baby!
I'm looking for Sean. He's my son. Less than a year old.
You have a son, mister? Man, you're old.
Hey!
You're in bad luck. No one tries to find missing people in Diamond City. Missing people means the Institute is involved.
Can't mean it every time.
No one's going to want to get the Institute's attention.
You're a smart kid. Isn't there someone in town who isn't afraid of this
Please.
institute?
Well, there is the
Yes! My
detective,
persuasion!
Mr. Nick Valentine.
Yeah!
He's not afraid of anything. If anyone's gonna help you, it's him.
Mr. Nick Valentine. Alright!
Thanks. You were a big help.
Remember, the Institute's out there, newcomer. Watch your back.
Oh, we're gonna go meet one of a lot of folks' favorite character. Oh, I can read this. October 2287, The Synthetic Truth by Piper Wright. Noodles, we all eat them, we all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese, to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat down at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. But that's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles, but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. Damn. But there is one person among us who does remember distinctly the events of that evening. respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a Public Occurrences exclusive interview. "Oh, I was there all right, sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall, we all were, so what was the harm? And let me tell you, that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile, and his laugh, and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth, and Mr. Carter was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful, until it wasn't." Eustace continued her account of that evening and the moment when things turned very sinister, and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. "We'd been drinking and carrying on, must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face, all in an instant. Then his cheeks started twitching, kind of funny. I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry the barman right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if you were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that." What Eustace is describing, of course, is the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans. Synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, the guards put him down. It seemed like they had killed a man who'd flipped his lid, gone crazy. And he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see. And we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles. Specifically, the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter the Synth went haywire and mercilessly killed several people. After spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? Taking that. Dang. That's some crazy crap going on. Can I... Oh, I can go inside. I thought for a minute that might just be a cabinet. I might be a little dumb. Not gonna lie, my brain's a little frazzled. I've been sick.
Glad you
It's
dropped
cold
by.
season.
You holding up, Blue?
Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways.
Oh, she
So
probably
here's
says
the
something
deal.
different if I'm actually wearing it.
I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and
Well, okay,
I'll
we're
tell
a
you what,
weird case.
I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
She wants to be our companion?
What kind of interview is this going to be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting. What do you say?
I do love talking about myself.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business.
Don't say
So,
it like
I know
that.
you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
Non-existent.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Still don't know much about the
Oh
war.
my god. The man out of time.
Cool.
So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Kinda crap. Okay, I don't want to be mean, but it kind of sucks.
You're all living in rusty shacks, killing each other. My God, the smell.
Okay. That's gonna be a fun one to quote. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean.
Sean.
Do you
yes.
suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
I literally just learned they exist. I don't know.
I don't know.
No one ever does. That's what makes them so scary. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Don't
No
lose
matter
hope.
how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's
Blue.
everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
Alright, sick. There's some experience just for doing a little chit chat. And I don't have to leave behind dog meat. Oh wait, I can take things from here now without it being stealing. A second ago, this
Never
hot
thought
plate
a
was
reporter
stealing.
could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
I don't want to take
Well,
too
there's a
much.
classic.
What, taking?
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
Oh, she might actually be our companion now. Oh, Teddy. This must be her. This must be her sister's spot. I'm gonna leave that stuff. And then up here must be her area. Terminal. Radio. Some stim packs. Purified water. See what you got going on the old terminal. I already read The Synthetic Truth, Reader Complaints file. For shame. Your paper's just trying to drum up fears about synths to increase sales. You should be ashamed of yourself. Thank you for your concern. Our paper makes significant efforts to ensure all our stories are accurate and free from editorializing. Thank you for your concern. I hope you get snatched. That's so messed up. Don't say that. Piper. I find choice of topics sad. How about happy story? Maybe something about nice bar? Thank you for your feedback. Our stories are selected for relevance and importance to Diamond City populace. Vadim, no story about your bar is going to end happily. Aww. You're gonna have to meet that Vadim fella. No. This one. In your most recent edition, your paper failed to acknowledge in any way the contribution of the mighty wall in the defense of our town against last month's super mutant attacks. I find this extremely offensive and will not be purchasing another copy until such disrespect is publicly corrected. We honor the efforts of all those involved in the defense of our great city, from our valiant guards to the mighty wall. Dear Whack Job, 2 members of Diamond City Security died defending this town. Damn. Public perspectives. Oy vey. Dear public, I'm torn between 2 loves. On one hand, I love my profession. Every moment I spend with the young up-and-comers for whom I work brings such joy. On the other hand, I have my co-worker. Wise, patient, debonair. Many suggest I am not lively enough for him, but I can picture life with no other. I long to confess my feelings for him, but my life is rough work. My life is my work. Trying to add a relationship, it would simply shortchange everyone. But I must choose public. But who? Love is rare. 2, doubly so. Make it work, pair. Make you work in the same building, for shuck's sake. Alright, that's kind of cute. Me and my little girl have been on our own for a long time now. She's the most important thing in my life, but lately it seems she's not as interested in hanging out with her papa. I understand she's got to grow up someday, but I'm not ready to let her go. What do I do to make sure I don't lose my little girl? Sounds like my dad. Your girl's becoming her own person. Let her make decisions, screw up, maybe throw some extra caps her way so she can take friends out for noodles more often. Then, when she's ready, she'll come to you. Is noodles the only thing that people have to eat in Diamond City? I don't mind that, but I gotta get some variety. I've been living in Diamond City for years now, but never been able to land a girlfriend. I wear nice clothes and give them free drinks, but they seem to think I'm some sort of creep. My boss says I've got a face only a mother could love, and I think he's right. I feel like I'm out of options. Should I take the plunge and change my face? Ever tried talking to these girls? You should give it a go. No more trying to buy your way to affection. You need to earn it. Not horrible advice. I got this job. It pays the bills, but lately, it's making it so I can't sleep at night. Things have been so tense. I'm getting worried that if something doesn't change, I might slip up and get myself or someone else hurt. Any advice? It sounds like you need to relax more. I know after a hard day solving other people's problems, I like to grab a Nuka-Cola, pull out a stack of comics, and read till I pass out. Give it a try. Now, after a day of doing work, you need to have some sort of respite. If you're constantly doing something productive, it feels good to be working on it. It does, and it feels great to finish something. But after a while, you're gonna burn yourself out. I could use a friend. Everyone in this town is either jealous of me or afraid of me because of how I look and who I work for. I'm not willing to compromise who I am just so people will like me more, but it just gets so lonely. But you seem like a smart gal. Any chance you want to grab a drink sometime? Gonna have to take a rain check on that drink, but your instincts are good. New friends crop up in the most unlikely places. You just need to search them out. Is this just what we read? Yeah, we already read that. Wait a sec. I don't know why I felt like reading all the stuff in here. Piper, can you not stare at me? Alright. What should our next goal be? Other than, of course, meeting Mr. Valentine and going along with whatever he has for us to do. Oh, we're upstairs now.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his. Her and her perfect hair.
Mayor's secretary, come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's
Hello, folks.
just
What are we
it,
talking about?
Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nick McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
Okay.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up. Around here, we call your haircut the Scav Special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
Option?
What are my options?
Yeah,
You
I'd like
name
to at least look at me.
Shaves, long cuts, short cuts, braids, layering. Be easier just to show you. Got an empty chair right here.
Let me
Maybe
think it
later.
over.
I got you. No problem.
Yeah, I'll look into that another time. Looks like this is a food stand.
Hey, Scaver. Got plenty of Brahmin meat on the hooks.
Okay, he does not know what a
Wait,
Brahmin
what
is.
kind of meat is this?
You never heard of Brahmin? Big, dumb, got 4 legs and 2 heads. They're the only cattle around.
They're cows.
Everything's fresh from the Codman family farms. Sometimes we get weird stuff from the caravans, too.
I'm interested in the weird stuff.
Weird stuff? Weirder than two-headed cow meat?
Yeah, Prince Charming. Weirder than that. Mirelurk bloatflies, rad stags. It's all protein, right? Ain't like you can be picky in the Commonwealth.
Aw. Let me look at what
I'll
you got.
take a look, sure.
Remember, bloodier is better.
I don't know about that. Bloatfly meat, Brahmin meat, crispy squirrel bits, Mirelurk eggs, yum. Razor grain, ooh. I'll get one of those, but that's just because I might be able to, plant it. I don't want to spend all my time shopping before we even figure out what it is we want and need.
Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me, myself.
Alright, I don't want to get Nate addicted to stuff before he even has his boot in the door. Let's find
Why buy
Mr.
just
Valentine.
an ordinary piece of wood? A swatter
Protection
is a
for
custom-made
sale.
piece of
Hand-pulled
genuine
pieces.
Everyone is talking.
Hey, there's a
Veterinary
bar in the old
surplus.
theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone.
Buy and sell everything to everyone, except Sins.
The walls have
no
eyes.
Sins allowed here.
Oh, I guess I learned about the combat zone. I didn't even talk to him. Alright, having prescriptions filled here. That looks like, anybody ever seen Repo, the Genetic Opera? It's got kind of that font to it.
Gotta pick me up if you're feeling glum.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need any chems. I thought it was that guy who was selling chems, not you.
The super
Oh, crap. Where am I going? This way? This way.
hairstyle of George Reed.
Not in the weapon store, behind the weapon store. Oh, there's a schoolhouse.
Buy a swatter,
Here we are.
the game changer.
Does anyone fight back?
Valentine Detective Agency. Here we go.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Time to meet the main man. Oh, sorry. Knocking over all your things.
His ties. Oh, Nick.
Hi, Ellie.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Wait, who are you? You the detective?
Me? No, I'm Nick's secretary. Handle his appointments, his papers, that sort of thing.
Or are you the lady
well,
who they were
that's
saying your
what
hair...
I used to do anyway, but now Nick's disappeared and I can't keep a detective agency open without a detective.
He's disappeared? I will help.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Sounds like a detective to me. Oh, I like money. But my persuasion's crap
I'll
so
find
far,
him.
so let's just talk
You
about
have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Well, don't you sound urgent. Oh, we can level up. Perfect. Alright, dog meat, let's level up real quick. Da-da-da-da. Toughness, give us the damage resist. Pickpocket isn't really in my wheelhouse. Punching does more damage. Path to your closest tech card. Blah, blah, blah. Buying and selling is better. Non-auto pistols do more damage. Find more caps and containers. Let's go for gunslinger. Yeah. Choose this one. And we get to choose two. So let's put another one in the clip. Perfect. Okay. Bowler hat. Impacts. That goes back outside. Ooh, a bobby pin. Cram! How do I? Yeah. I just want the bobby pin. Okay. Well, now it looks like we have a goal. So, I suppose for the next one, we will be, going to find Nick Valentine, and hopefully not getting absolutely murdered in the process of saving him from Skinny Malone's gang. So, I'll, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.